All right, everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil, and we are here to finish our Supreme Leader Kylo Ren unlock guide. We're going to be looking at tiers 4, 5, and 6 today. All of these tiers are very similar in that it's a copy-paste each time, just it gets progressively harder, with tier 4 being bananas easy, tier 5 still being very, very doable, and then tier 6, it's still very, I would still say it's easy. It just takes a little bit more time, and I would say that there's a little bit less room to mess up, right? All that to say, very, very doable. I'm going to show you guys the teams, mods, and just explain the overall strategy to you. So make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below. Hopefully this video is super beneficial to you and it really helps you not drop tickets in these ultimate tiers. So I'm actually going to start off in tier 6 because it is the hardest. So here is the team that I like to use for this tier. So you're going to get your Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I have mine modded for a good bit of speed here and then a ton of offense everywhere I can. I do have a crit damage triangle on him, but the main reason it's there is because I have about 7.5% offense, which is almost as much as you get from an offense primary. So I'm trying to, take full advantage of that where I can. Otherwise, just offense, speed, and then health. Your Kylo Ren Unmasked, his mods, they're unchanged from my previous tiers, but they're really not too important here. He's just here to tank a hit, right? That's all he's going to end up doing. Same thing with First Order Stormtrooper. Going to be the first time we're using him in this guide. Just make him beefy. He doesn't need anything crazy. He's just there. He's literally there to die. Then you have your General Hux. Again, I have not changed my mods throughout this guide. He's still sitting at 269 with health, tenacity, all that stuff. But the big one we want to pay attention to here is First Order Officer. So my First Order Officer, Relic 5, he has 281 speed. He is faster than my General Hux, and he's modded for a lot of health. What you're going to see is one of the tactics I use with my First Order in so many different game modes, where you keep First Order Officer faster than General Hux. I'm going to show you guys it in action, why I like doing it this way, and just kind of show you not only in this game mode, but in all the rest of them, why this is such a great idea. So let's go right in. We're going to double tank it here for tier 6. So the first move we're going to do once we get through all this dialogue, you're going to want to keep in mind the way that all of these kits flow together. So first, got to get through the dialogue. Come on, here we go. Yep. Da, 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 da. All right. We want to stun Resistance Hero Finn. You could go for Poe. I just always like going for Finn first. So you're going to use the Stasis Strike here. This is going to dispel all buffs, stun the target for 2 turns, and then you're going to deal damage, and Kylo gains 20 Siphon until the end of the encounter. On a crit hit, Kylo gains 40. So again, there's a critical hit. We gained 40 stacks of Siphon. Now Rey went. She did a basic there. That's not the right move. She should have probably used her Lifeblood, but we'll take it. So now First Order Officer's next. And this is very important to understand. With First Order Officer, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this Marching Orders ability where the target ally gains 100% turn meter, offense up, you're going to dispel any buffs, right? We're going to pass that over to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and we're going to siphon Furious Onslaught targeting Resistance Hero Finn, who is stunned. The reason you target the stunned enemy here has to do with Kylo's siphoning mastery, and it's doubled if they're stunned. So again, we're going to siphon there. Look, he's lost mastery. See this little thing? That means he's lost mastery. Now here comes the very important part next. Now our Hux goes, and you can use Devious Scheme here, which will dispel all debuffs on General Hux and target First Order ally. Grant that ally a bonus turn. If Hux has advantage, he loses it and resets all ability cooldowns on target ally. So watch this. We're going to target Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now he just got a bonus turn. And now I can Stasis Strike Resistance Hero Poe. My Kylo has taken 3 turns so far this battle. He's used Stasis Strike, Siphon, and Stasis Strike. His first 3 abilities so far have all been specials. We're going to go over here and stun. It doesn't matter. There goes Kylo Ren Unmasked. Thank you for your service. And now look, my 4th ability with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is yet again another special. That is just awesome. Gotta love it. So we can take out Resistance Hero Poe here. Not a big deal. And there goes our First Order Stormtrooper. Again, they're just there to die, right? That's all we need them to do is die. So Rey's going to do her thing. We're going to go ahead and just keep knocking away at this inspiration, get it off of her. So You see Hux here, he could give the Devious Scheme here, reduce Kylo's cooldowns. We don't want to do that yet because you'll see my Kylo, I can now use Furious Onslaught. And now my cooldowns are reset and I have marching orders with my First Order officer who I can pass that to Hux, give him that turn meter, and now go back over to Kylo. Can use my Stasis Strike. There goes Ray's Whirlwind. And now I can go ahead, do another Siphon. You notice we're just siphoning this entire time. We can go ahead, knock Finn out. You can ignore that I'm gaining ultimate. Obviously, this is my Kylo Ren who already has his ultimate. You can ignore that. Now it's just all in on Rey. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to try and get Rey out. So you'll see here we're going to go. We get to use our strikes. And then look, Hux gets to reset our cooldowns yet again. This is good RNG in the sense that we're getting to use Hux a lot. So there he goes. Thank you, Hux. Goodbye. So now it's a one-on-one with Rey. At this point, all you're going to do is use your specials when they're available. So here we're going to use our specials. And eventually what will happen is Rey, she's just going to stay below yellow and she won't be able to use her sudden whirlwind anymore. She's not going to gain enough health steal back. So again, you guys will see, even though we're losing health, we're going to be gaining it at a better rate because of how much mastery we've stacked throughout, because we're going to be dealing more and more damage. And eventually you get through Rey very easily. So there, that was a very solid run. We got some good RNG. I am going to now go do tier 4 and tier 5 real quick just to show you a few differences there to make it even easier. And then we'll do tier 6 again just for, a little bit different RNG. So now we'll go into tier 4. Same exact team, same exact strategy. Just kidding. There's a slight tweak for tier 4. So you remember in the, in these tiers, right, the characters slowly get better and better and better. So in tier 6, you're sort of facing like the full Rey, form. But in tier 4 here, you can actually stun her. So look, you can lead off with a stun on Rey. And then you go ahead, you pass your turn to Kylo. Kylo can swipe. And then look, ready? We're going to do this. We're going to pass our turn again. Both resistance heroes are dead. They haven't taken a turn. We can re-stun Rey again. I can use my Stasis Strike. And then we can call everybody to assist, and there's tier 4 done. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. The fact that you can stun Rey in tier 4 is such a great little treat. Again, you only get to do it once, so it's not like you're going to do it a lot, but it is a nice little trick to do there. So now let's get into tier 5. Tier 5, much more similar to tier 6, just not nearly as difficult yet. It's still not. Rey doesn't deal nearly as much damage with her sudden whirlwind ability, but you cannot stun her in this tier. I will show you that just so you can get the full picture that you're not going to want to stun Rey here. So watch. If I go ahead and try to stun, see, it did nothing. So don't waste your stun on her at that point, right? So let's go back real quick. Right, now obviously I'm not wasting tickets here. So if you do stun Rey, don't back out. But I'm just showing you from my perspective that you can't stun her. And here's the proper strategy. Again, I wanted, because people will be like, how do you know you can't stun her? Because I tested it right in front of your eyes. That's how I know. So again, we'll go in here. Gonna pick Resistance Hero Finn. All right, Rey does her thing. Again, we don't need to worry about this critical hit immunity because that's, yes, you're dealing less damage, but you're only worried about building your mastery. That's the most important thing here, is just building mastery to the point that you can annihilate these guys. So again, we're going to go ahead, get everybody here. Going to siphon away. And watch, as you'll see, what will happen, we're going to take out one of these guys. They don't gain damage immunity. See, no damage immunity there, so there's no damage immunity. And as you'll notice here, we're going to wait because I have my siphon ability up next. Look, we can tank a sudden whirlwind from Rey, whereas in the next tier, as you guys had seen, that's not possible. So now we can just call everybody to assist, and Rey goes bye-bye. So again, tier 5, very easy, right? Very, very easy there. So now finally, go back into tier 6. We'll do this one last time for you guys. Again, if you're still watching, just for, again, show you a little bit different RNG there. Last time was way too good. She didn't use her sudden whirlwinds right away. We had Hux waiting around for a very, very long time. So, let's Let's get into it here. Oh, wow, game crash. So right there, I would have lost ultimate tickets. Oh my gosh, that is the most, this is the most accurate, this is going to be the most accurate Galactic Legend ticket event ever because of a game crash. Like, this has happened to me so many times during Galactic Legend events. Literally, I think this last one with Ray was the only time I didn't have a game crash during one of the tiers. And it happens, right? Sometimes you're lucky and it only happens on like tier 1, but I've had it happen to me on like tier 7 or on tier 6 here and lost like 70 tickets before. Like, it is brutal. So it does happen. That's why I say this is the most accurate guide you'll ever get, because there's actually a game crash in it. And there's nothing you can do. Like, your tickets are gone. So let's get back into the game. Let's get back into the game here. What a great, I'm so glad you guys got to see that. I'm so glad everybody got to see that. Oh my gosh. Such a classic, like, Capital Games game crash, lose your tickets. So again, go in here, boom. Right? She does her thing. Again, we're just worried about siphoning right now. We just want to build Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's mastery so that he can deal as much damage as he can later on. And that's why you do the poking and then the swiping. Because by swiping and poking, by alternating that, you gain a lot more mastery. So again, we'll go over here now. We're just going to start siphoning away. Again, just going to go in. I'm just going to save that swarm ability here. I don't need to use it. We can just keep going here. Let's go back over here to this guy. Yep. So now Rey is going to go ahead and she's going to... Oh, she didn't get her Sudden Whirlwind for some reason. She says she should have Sudden Whirlwind there. Again, we're taking counters just because, you know, reasons. Now, we're going to go ahead past that to Kylo. Oh, I should have reduced his cooldowns. That was a misplay this time. I should have reduced his cooldowns, and I didn't. That was a big misplay on my part. Whoop, there they go. All right. So we're going to try and get these guys out of here. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Misplaying this galore. All right. Keep going around here. Let's see if we can still pull this out. There we go. We used both abilities. Oh, we just lost. We just lost him. All right, let's keep going around here. Pass the turn to Kylo when we can. We'll just siphon. I just want to get back to siphoning. I need to kill this guy fast. Wow, lots of dodging this time. This is like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Just like, what is going on? Alright, there goes Resistance Hero Finn. Alright, there goes Rey's Sudden Whirlwind. She finally got him out. So now we'll go ahead and we're just gonna try and destroy Rey here when we can. Again, I have misplayed this very badly. So even with misplays, as you guys can see, even with some misplays here, again, very accurate guide. Even with misplays, you're still going to be able to get through Rey here because she just unfortunately is not going to be able to keep up with the amount of mastery that I've been stacking. So now again, you're just going to keep poking and swiping and then basic when you have to until she just falls into the ground. So I think this next turn should get it done. And there she goes. Goodbye, Rey. I can even misplay against you. So overall, guys, Tiers 4, 5, and 6, very easy. Tier 4 being the easiest where you can stun Rey. Tiers 5 and 6, a little bit more challenging because you need to kind of work around the resistance heroes. But overall, you should be able to get through these tiers no problem. That's the end of the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Unlock Guide. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. I love all you. May the Force be with you. And I think I forgot to thank the channel members. So right at the end of the video here, right, if you're still watching, channel members, you guys get your shout out. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you're interested, guys, I've got a link down below. Otherwise, again, just hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you aren't. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. May the Force be with you. And now I'm signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.